it's Roxy with Broadway Breakdown. So we're going to break down tap shoes today. So if you're a beginner and you're wondering what kind of tap shoe do I start with, let's break it down. So there are all different kind of tap shoes, and it really depends on what you're going to study. If you're going to study rhythmic tap or show tap or both, or one doesn't really preclude the other. So let's just get started on the basic kind of tap shoes that are out there. So this is your basic flat tap shoe, jazz tap shoe, whatever you want to call it. These are blocks. There's lots of different companies that make them, LaDuca, Capezio, and this is about $75. And it's pretty soft, pretty pliable. This is just a basic one. And this is mainly for rhythmic tap. Now, rhythmic tap, it's not for aesthetic purposes. It's really just for those tappers that want to make those really, they just focus on the sounds they're making. It's mainly for almost music with your tap shoes. Just those really rich tones, deep sounds that resonate. It's just for the cool patterns and rhythms that they can make with their taps. There's geniuses like Michelle Dorrance and legendary Savion Glover that are just fantastic at it. So many talented tap dancers that do really cool stuff with rhythmic tap. And that's more this kind of tap shoe. And these kinds of tap shoes, because the shoe is heavier, the taps are a little bit bigger, that's what this is built for. Your sounds can be a little deeper and clearer with this kind of tap shoe, which is why they use it. And makers like they're LaDuca and Capezio. There's one, Jason Samuel Smith. They make them with a platform, and they're stiffer shoe, so you can do stuff up on your toes or do side sounds, because they're manipulating their shoe and their feet to do all kinds of really cool stuff. So that's what this kind of shoe is built for and made for. That's not to say you can't do show tap. These are mainly for show tap. But that's not to say you can't do a show tap, obviously, in this kind of shoe. Especially, guys are always in a flat tap, but if you're a girl and you're cast in something like Mary Poppins or Newsies, and your cast is a boy for a chimney sweep or a newsboy, and you're doing something like Step in Time or King of New York, you're going to have to wear a flat tap shoe. Or I choreographed Thoroughly Modern Millie, and the director wanted all the girl stenographers in a flat Oxford kind of shoe. So you never know. Now, this, like I say, is a show tap shoe. And that's because, it's a slimmer, sleeker shoe, and it puts you up automatically on the ball of your foot. And because show tap is showier, it's lighter, it's all about the aesthetics. You want it to look, showy and prissy and just sassier. And it's for those classic tap musicals like 42nd Street and Anything Goes and My One and Only, Crazy for You. The list keeps going. But that's what your classic, what you think of as Broadway musical theater tap is about. And it's different than this because also in a flat tap shoe, your weight is going to be more in the heel. You're going to feel like you're rocking back on your heel. Whereas this, being on a heel, high heel, your weight is going to be, like I say, distributed forward. So again, all kind of makers, Capezio, LaDuca makes these gorgeous high heels with a T-strap called the Roxie's. They're like $300. Drool over them. But anyway, so now I'm 5 feet, so I'm a little shorty, but I always get the highest heel, and then I even add a couple of extra heel caps. I'll take anything I can get. And then I find that the higher the heel, character heels tend to sort of accordion out. I always feel like my heel's slipping away from the sole. So I get a little extra bracket screwed in, and then I get rubber put on the sole, just so I feel more stabilized, like I'm not going anywhere when I tap, you know. And I have all my character heels built out like that, but that just, I feel a lot more stable when I tap that way, and you know, because I'm in a heel. Now, you are going to get very different sounds. Like I say, sometimes it's more gratifying, you know, in a flat heel. You're going to hear that rich tone, like I say, when you're doing maxi forwards or pullbacks, you know, and you're going to be like, wow, I can really hear those sounds. You're going to have to sometimes work a little harder when you're doing tap on a heel. You know, like, oh, where did that rich sound go? And it's harder sometimes to learn on a heel. But you're definitely not going to want to shy away from a heel, because when you have to wear them, you know, you're going to feel two totally different feels in totally different shoes. So, you know, I would go back and forth, really, because you never know when you're going to be asked to wear one or the other. So, and I would take classes in both, because it's not, you know, one doesn't preclude the other. There's no pros and cons to either. It's like saying, well, should I take ballet or jazz? Both. Hello, if you're going to be in musical theater, want to dance in musical theater. So, you know, open yourself to everything, you know, all things dance. That's what I say. So, I hope you found this video helpful. Please subscribe to my channel. Give this a thumbs up if you liked it. There'll be more coming, and I'll see you in the next one.